We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I got the animal. I got the animal. I got the animal. I got the animal. I got the animal.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun.
I hit the wrong fucking button. I meant to throw the back of
Higgins. 14
Damn, Beckham would have took that shit all the way.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
I got the animal.
I would dare say that this week in
practice,
there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
That was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff...
I'm getting the buttons mixed up like shit.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their
performance.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Dirty weed. My bitch dirty too.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds Beckham. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39.
Yeah. Well, we're used to seeing the guys who consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something?
Take that juice,
hear about that from
with that juice. That's my dirty juice. Drop that ice on my fucking
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dirty bangs, got no dirty bites. I got dirty bangs, dirty man.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And my dirty
and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They fucking with these niggas because they phony.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And brought down, but not before before they're inside the 25. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst of
Well, boy, we started that. I
Well,
gotta
I
check
want you to
the
know, I
spec
listened
you
to you
getting
yesterday
wet.
when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that
Soft ass
continues,
nigga said
it'll be a
with
long
the chest.
afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Here's Prescott. This pass complete to Higgins.
I be getting hella
And he'll
bad.
get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Dirty ass. Got them dirty rocks.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
And if I said that from the bitch, I swear I did it.
Hey, Phil. 27.
Prescott off play action.
Shit, I ain't even throw the... I thought he was going to block.
Escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
A lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year.
Excited
to see what type of a season he can have. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Check 4. Watch the shit. Hey, let's go, kill.
Now Prescott.
Oh,
and
my
this is going to be
God.
intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive starts the game with a pick here.
Well, we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked them, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're as shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Yeah, he needs to start heeding their advice. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Easy. Pick it up. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
To throw, Winston.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Woo!
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, not a good
Let's stop playing to get this thing going
out.
out.
The afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check.
A run for Nick Chubb. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
27. 57. Mike, 57. Man, that's trash. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off.
I could have tried to score. I ain't want them to fake hit him and he dropped the ball. I'd have been sick right there.
They'll run with Chubb. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Not today.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots 4-yard line.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. And now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Wait. 53, check 53. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
And then can't even get on the line of scrimmage.
This will be a Brown sack.
God damn.
Myles Garrett.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack.
He was trying to go to the circle. He couldn't get on the line of scrimmage.
That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Now Winston.
Damn. Let me get that.
And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Beckham. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Prescott now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Prescott now.
Shit. I'm trying to get away from this
He
motherfucker.
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I had that shit.
That
Still
play
through
is
it.
the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah,
Should've
blink
just
of an
threw it right
eye.
there.
That happened fast, and a big sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his target, Beckham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the
Beautiful screen.
On to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Starting to see too many of my plays. I got to give them
The
something.
kickoff
Switch
unit
that
is
shit
out
up
on
a
the
little
field,
bit.
and they will send this one away.
Keep the basics, but change that shit a little bit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 27, Winston. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Oh, you got deep? 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Coming to you, coming to you.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He finds an open man, Simpson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Easy, easy. 53, Mike. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
A first down throw for Winston. It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Flip, flip, flip. Flip, flip, flip. Check 13.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Second and 12 at the Browns' 48-yard line.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. On second and 12. Winston.
Thank you. Oh, he didn't jump.
For it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On second down, it's Pollard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Fuck, I'm back.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Sponge. No, wait. Even. Let's go.
The run for Pollard. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Hey, 5-0. He's coming. We got jump.
Pollard going to try
Those
scares here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
Good way to slow him up.
The 5 at the 4. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
Good way to slow him up.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Rosas' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is taken at his 4.
That was an easy-ass tackle.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
Prescott. And that's incomplete.
No flag?
Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver.
Man, harass me, man. Harass me around.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Double up, double up. 47.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good
I'm
one.
going to kick that shot out of bounds. Oh, that's good.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on, y'all. Let's finish playing some
They will not
defense.
get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Stop. What's up, Doc?
My
favorite tight in the world.
Of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Let me get that ball.
Say
Say it again,
something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a this is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. That's caught by the former
Oh, shit, ran right into his dumb ass.
The
Come on.
40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in.
What the fuck is you
Touchdown, New England. Mark Andrews, his
we ain't
first
doing drugs
touchdown
again.
of the new season, as his guys are back within a single score. And here's Winston as his guys will line up and go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down.
I'm going to get on the duty as soon as I finish this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Lemonade. Man, I've been drinking that shit.
7.
I told you I'll figure out, man. I knew you was going to do it.
I've been trying, babe, but
That's the kind of return that warms the heart of a
you know when
special
you're low
teams
on
coach.
weed and you
They'll
need
be
that
pushing us next
spicy
time,
feeling
Brandon, to make sure
to turn to the
these
drink.
guys are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game.
Girl, get you another
The
bottle, you
unsung
thought?
heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to
Shut down
play
there.
each and every week.
Kill.
First down, Prescott. Open man is Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Got you, my nigga.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Prescott.
This nigga here, the deep.
And he will go down.
Kujay Hill.
At the 38. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that
my
maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of making it difficult to complete a pass.
Nah, I just want somebody to run this to kick the field goal. It's 3rd and 18. They ain't about to try to be greedy and throw a pick and don't get no points at all. That's what I got to start learning, man. 3rd and 18, just fucking run the ball, kick the field goal.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a big defense in front of it. No room to find to get upfield.
So again,
and his kick here is good. And high fives for that one. As
combine this dick together.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie.
Can you combine this? Because I'm right here tweaking.
Let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
So you want to
be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
You fucking asshole.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you
I missed him.
You have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
I hate that joint. That joint was ugly. That hop. That joint ugly as shit.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
He's about to take that one the distance, goddamn.
He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. A big hitter.
Keep getting stuck running into my own damn man and shit.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and pick up because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down, Pollard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 42.
Ready? Blue lane. White. 53. Let's go. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Mike, 53. 53. Easy. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the run. 5-0.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston has got his man. It's Andrews. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, Winston. Inside Andrews with it complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I
How the
talked
fuck do you get outran by a fucking tight end?
Receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size,
this nigga speed 96 and got ran out.
Definitely an effective way to sneak him across
speed
the
96 and you get beat man-to-man coverage by a
down.
tight end. That's crazy.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run with Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Winston. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Ngakwe.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Ngakwe.
New England on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Winston. Into a double team.
Hey,
intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Hey, Rook.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive
That's why you spend a first-round pick.
Like the rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly.
That's why you spend a first-round pick on a rookie.
Offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Why are you not running?
He's going to have to protect the football.
I hate doing that shit, man.
At
What
this
the fuck
stage
is
of the
that?
game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's
Yeah,
3rd down.
shit. That's why I hate trying new shit, man. That shit be acting all dumb. What you doing, babe?
The Browns on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Mike 52, Mike 52. I'm here all day.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds Becker.
Trying to get around, trying to get to that outside.
Get to the 31, enough for the first down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown to 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused.
Catch the
task.
fucking
He's
ball.
got him in the
Stop.
driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Mike 55. Check.
Now Prescott. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running out there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
This phone always, that's why I hate this FaceTime shit. This shit always about
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because
of course, I'm not passing another down.
Look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Just text me what you do, because I got to put my phone on charger. I got 9%.
Me too, like shit.
Alright,
today.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with 4th down and goal. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is...
It's doing your man, it's finna to hate.
And that will make this a 9.
And I got these goals up in my mouth. If you get closer to my house, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm out there.
Put this one on ice.
And if you feel it, put your hands up.
We're not going to exactly move it can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little
If you're not from here, you can walk it out.
Incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Might want to go fly, fly, sit so fly, sit so hot. I do it for the hood, bitch ass nigga, I do it because I could.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking
bitch ass niggas want to fight me.
Cause here, got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get it.
I put on ice for the rest of their life. That's dumb.
2-score game.
That was dumb.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams.
I'm so hood. Yeah, I wear my pants below my waist.
And they will finally get him.
With you and your man is planning to hate.
6-yard line.
And I got these goals up in my house. If you get close up in my house, then you know what I'm talking about.
Down 2 scores. So that
And you did tell me, put your hands up.
I think this interception is going to pretty much write it into this one.
So from the 36
if you're not from here, you can walk it out. I'm so good, everybody. The folks is right.
Inside the 20. That should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
I'm so hood. I murdered one of you fuck niggas. I'm so hood.
On 1st down,
my Maybach is mine. The city is mine.
At the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I wear my pants below my waist.
On the stop. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
And I got these goals in my
but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
If you're not from me, you can walk it out.
And the kick is good. So you wonder
y'all can tell I said, violate me if you want me. I can come catch me.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but
they'll
really
smoke when I'm ready.
Decided the late points get scored, and then
and because my pistol heavy.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Browns, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll drop to 0-2.